right.
I'm big on jumping on these wagons.
Yeah, that's right, that's right.
Hey, did somebody communicate?
So for next meeting too.
Did somebody communicate?
I think
Yeah. Jail, he got a call, something over there, he got to take off.
Mhm.
How are you?
I'm doing okay.
you think
There he is.
I don't know what it looks like on the inside. That's the biggest thing, because man,
Yeah, there's.
the fact that it's got a mirror, somebody say it's got a mirror, that's good, but. Yeah. So you know you bought it.
You doing okay?
Until.
You look
frazzled.
Yeah.
Get people pulled over.
By the time my eye was itching, so I scratched my eye all night, woke up with a black eye.
That's what I'd say too.
Well, my wife told me once to shut up, I didn't listen, so that's usually how that works.
Bingo, but I don't think.
She said, "Here's the store."
It'd be a place like.
Here's when you tell people
Oh, well, you take that car over there and clean it.
Easier that, a dog poked me in the eye, so I went with the lesser weird ones.
But anyway.
Sheriff's always wait here for Drew, he'll be okay.
I don't know.
Hey, did your wife still work at that daycare? Right there by Speedway?
Nope.
I figured she probably thought I was creeping around out there the other day.
What'd you
Leah- The girls had stopped at
Yeah,
Speedway
because it's such a big.
and Leah had laid her phone on the toolbox of Lindsay's truck and it fell off in the highway. So I was like walking around the middle of the highway.
Did you find it?
I finally found it, yeah. And it wasn't hurt. Couldn't believe it.
That's good luck
But I
there.
thought Rita's probably up there looking at me
No.
like, what in the world's this bald guy out here doing walking around the middle of the road?
She just probably thinking it was me out there wandering around aimlessly. Oh, Jim's here again, confused where he lives in it.
When does Roy start? When does Roy start at Mitchell?
The 2nd of February.
Do they just have one SRO over there? Is he gonna be the one, or is he gonna be an additional? You know, my wife was telling me that, she's like, they only have one SRO.
For all three of their schools?
Three, they got Hatfield, Burris, the junior high, and the high.
Oh, that's right, junior high, yeah.
Junior high, high school's combined, but
Yeah,
that's a lot of ground to cover.
you ain't kidding.
And I would say, like here, in the mornings, it's important to be out to elementary school,
Right.
because that's where somebody's gonna get grabbed, it ain't gonna be some 18-year-old kid that can
Right.
fight back. But then you worry about shooters,
Mhm.
the odds the second grader bringing a gun to school as opposed to a 16-year-old
Right.
kid high on weed.
Right.
So you gotta worry about this.
I didn't realize they just had one. I really didn't. So did
That's a lot of
theirs
money.
retire
What I
or
was
what?
thinking of just.
It was Kevin Palmer, that was a CO down here, then he went to the sheriff's department, then went to KOA, then he went up there.
Them guys going through
Got
town
out of
that
the way.
fast.
Did
It'd take 2 hours.
He's disgruntled.
I was really surprised. I figured it would be.
It's 9 o'clock. I call this meeting to order. We'll start with the pledge and Randy, say prayer for us.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Heavenly Father, we just thank you for the opportunity you give us to come in and conduct the business of the town, Lord. We just pray that you give us wisdom to make the right decision. We pray for safety for our schools, for our police, for our first responders, Lord. Just be with all our employees, Lord, and grant them safety. We'll always give you the praise in Jesus' name. Amen.
Okay, the first order of business is to appoint a council president for 2026.
I'll make a motion to reappoint John Howard.
I would second that motion.
Okay, we had a motion to elect me as president, and second, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? All right.
You took it.
I think-
Remember that.
I did not, I abstained.
You abstain, let the record show you abstain.
Okay, committee for crossing grants.
Okay, we have 2 bids and they have been reviewed by USI. The lowest, most responsive bids, in their opinion, is Rejuvendeck Inc. for the rejuvenation project in the amount of $44,5207. And CNR Construction for the HMA project in the amount of $49,490. and that's the ones they are recommending that you award those bids today.
So Rejuven Tech, is it Rejuven Tech?
Rejuven Tech Inc.,
Okay. And CNR, that's,
CNR Construction.
okay.
I'd make a motion, we accept both of them based upon the engineering recommendation.
I'll second that.
All right, been motioned and second that we approve the two bids that was recommended to us. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Anybody opposed? Done. Okay. Update on our proposed amendments to the planning and zoning ordinance fees, I believe it is.
Yeah, so this, I told Robert, the fees aren't specifically articulated in the ordinance. It just refers to the fees that have been approved and held at the clerk's office. So I think we just need a general motion to adopt the updated fee arrangement and fee schedule that the Plan Commission recommended at their meeting on December the 11th.
Do you have a copy of that?
Did Bonnie update that fee
Well, there
schedule?
was, yes, we did.
Do you have it updated? All I've got the one I marked.
Me out set of the minutes, but I didn't get the chart.
Yeah, I don't have an updated chart.
Well, I don't think we need that, future charge on class ones, that they talked about. I'm not sure they included it in the motion or not.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
additional charges.
Yeah, we talked about that too. I think that just go with the base rate, and then there's no contingent fees on a building permit.
Okay, and her minutes don't show that 144 square feet exception on class two.
Okay. Yeah, and that's something that we need to amend. We'll need to amend the building
In the,
permit.
Does this not consist of an ordinance? That's that way.
I don't know if this is,
It's right out of our,
is it out of the book?
it might be that we ought to just repeal that one and
Right.
institute the other one as a separate, whatever, so that we won't have to go through all the rigmarole about it. Council could just vote on it after it's presented to the.
Right.
That'd be the easiest thing to do to repeal it.
Yeah, is do that, and that way we can adjust it, because it might be something we want to adjust on.
Does that constitute an ordinance?
I don't know, it's the codification, those are the codifications of our ordinance, but it doesn't reference
But
which,
It's got that date in 2017 when there was some extensive changes made.
right.
So
I can look, Robert, if you have that ordinance, I can look at it. It doesn't give an ordinance number. It just says effective July 1st. So I'm not sure.
why don't we make it, then those present fees are instituted, the ones that we're talking about, and with contingent on him researching this exactly where the changes need to be made.
Yeah, it says,
That'd be fine.
the one lower says 2000 ordinance 2017-3. So Robert, that would be the one. And the other thing too is I think the new fee schedule should be retroactive back to the Riverview application,
Okay.
building permit. The
And they, I
current-
think the Plan Commission thought that it'll be rebated.
correct, or yeah, yeah,
You probably need to be warned that there'll be some hookup charges.
Yeah.
right.
okay. So,
I'll make a motion to that effect.
okay,
I think we all understand what the fees are.
right, yeah, and we want to make sure that the 144 square foot,
And we'll have to update. We never did update the building permit side of that, so we'll have to.
There was
update
one
that.
thing on the demolition, there was a cutoff there, I think less than 1,000 or
Yes, that's right.
more than 1,000. Do you think that they ought to be like less than 144 square feet requires no permit? We like to, technically, like somebody talked about, John Howard, I think, said, if you tear down your doghouse, you'd have to have a permit.
Right. You mean when we amend for the
Would we amend?
144?
Yeah.
Also
If
put
that
that
should
in
be
there.
in the demolition part.
Sure.
Because somebody's tearing down a doghouse, they shouldn't have to have a permit.
144, just.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what you're saying is you'd want to put in there that if it's demolition of 1,000 square feet or less, no permits required.
Right, yeah,
Yeah, we
something to that.
we can
yeah.
change that.
That's what we decided, wasn't it?
No.
1,000?
It was $50 and $100, I think.
No, I have on mine that over 1,000, it's 50, and then under 1,000 deleted.
I think
Okay, well,
that's what I,
I'm sorry,
That's okay.
Yeah,
that'd be,
that sounds good.
Okay.
I thought it was 50 and 100.
because we wanted 1,000 if somebody tore down a house or
Yeah.
just about.
Yeah, okay.
For just cleaning up the property. and
Right.
Yeah,
having a-
that's my motion.
Okay. John made a
Contingent on
motion
him
to adopt.
Find out which
Planning
board
commission.
takes it.
Okay.
I second it.
All right, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? You can take care of that for us.
Yep.
All right. Is there anything else we need with you, or you need to leave yet, or?
No.
Okay.
I did want to give an update on the Riverview.
Okay.
So we're still waiting on their truck wash numbers. So Eric can do some calculations. And then he came back and also needed another number from them. Anyway, I think it's their their TKN levels. So I sent that to, I forwarded that request to Brian at the end of December and said, not only do we need your updated truck wash numbers, but we also need your TKN levels, and we're still awaiting that. So it's kind of in a holding pattern until we get information back from Riverview Farms' engineers on what their levels are going to be.
I might add a little bit to the update on them as far as water goes. I'm pushing for a vote Monday night on the wholesale meter and I think I got some support on the board.
Yeah, we want you to proceed with that.
We need to act on this. The cost of the wholesale meter is $8,992 and some cents, which is, it's not out of line.
Yeah.
For 2-inch, I would think. I'd like permission to accept that if they'll let us have it.
Do we need to make a motion for that?
I would think so. Authorize me to,
All right, I'll make a motion to authorize John to tell them that we will spend the money on the meter.
I second that motion.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Am I opposed? Yeah, you do have our permission, John.
and there is an alternate method of getting water to them, but it's going to cost quite a bit more money. It would involve a new line down the side of the runway and hook to the high pressure zone out on Martin Street.
Do you think it would be okay just to get to talk to someone and see about what that would cost?
We're in the process.
Okay,
of
all right, good enough. Okay.
I have determined from the books in here, John Hall, you and I discussed that contract between the
Yes.
RFC. Well, Orleans Sewer Department has paid them $915 a month for 20 years to pay back a portion of the cost of that lift station.
Oh, really?
Yes, and that's all paid for now. Our obligation to RMC is over with, but we can't. We're just operating on memory of former manager down there and a former engineer down there and a former employee down there as to what the upgrade for RMC was from 200 East to RMC and the shovel-ready site. They all say that we contributed, maybe not the town, but somebody contributed money to upgrade that line. But at the same time, RMC was building a new office, and they were at that time furnished with a little plastic line from the trailer park. With the restrooms, when they built their new office, they wanted more water. I don't know if they got any fire protection out there or not, but I'm sure they don't go for that line, but they could have, I don't know that. But anyhow, it was all took place in order to enable Orleans at some time in the future to have a beater pit there to furnish that industrial, shovel-ready industrial.
Okay. So that's taken care of.
Well,
Not yet, but we'll move that way. Okay. Anything else on any of that? If not, we come to making an appointment for our assistant town marshal because of the retirement of Roy McFarland. Have a motion for that?
I make a motion, we approve Marshall's request for Drew Henderson to be our assistant town marshal.
I'll second the motion.
All right. It's been motioned and seconded that we appoint Drew as our assistant town marshal. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Would you like to?
You want
See
to,
here, I thought I saw him there, maybe.
Yeah, he's hiding.
Yeah, he's here. Yeah.
He's hiding there.
you want to get a picture?
And you want to swear him in? Is that what we need to do?
No, really, not swearing in, you're appointing him officially today to fulfill those duties.
I would like to have a picture maybe with him and Jim
Okay.
and you.
I would just like to say real quick on record, since we are on record, that like I entrusted to the board recently, the council, that Drew has done an outstanding job since he's been here. He took on the responsibility of being a sergeant, performed very well in that position. He's obviously grown up in a law enforcement family, therefore was familiar with law enforcement prior to even being hired by our department. I have full trust in Drew and his decision-making. I have no worries or concerns in my absence, or if I was to fall, that Drew would be able to step in and take control of the town of Orleans and work with the council and do a very good job. So I appreciate the council's confirmation of my request, and I thank you for that.
Okay.
John, I think we forgot one thing maybe. I think the salary ordinance has a range of salary for the assistant town marshal. And I would make a motion that the starting pay be $1,008 or whatever it was a week, and looked at again after 90 days.
I second that motion.
All those in favor of the salary, say aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Very well.
Okay, Randy, you get out of the way. And Drew and Jim and Johnny Power get up here in the middle of the flags and let's get
Sure you
it.
won't be out of the way.
No, you gotta get there.
I don't want to be associated.
Put you in the middle, I'm gonna get this side, my black eye is hidden.
Kind of get centered here. Johnny, push that chair out.
Hey, Drew, how many years have you been with the force?
5 years and 3 months, I think.
Isn't it something?
Jim, step over a little bit more. Okay. Now get that chair out of the way.
Oh, Robert.
It's like glamour shots.
That's me up here. Okay.
Randy, you remember when I was that little? Yesterday.
Yes, I do.
We have vivid memories of you.
When he was two.
When he was fresh.
Drew,
Or Davey.
your dad.
You stay there.
You stay there.
Jump on.
No.
I'll sit over in a corner like a creepy uncle.
There you go.
My hair okay?
Got one plate.
All I got.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Drew.
Let's go throw it out there. You don't have to use it, so you're not saying which.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Regulations.
Have a good thing, though. That was an oldie but a goodie there.
You guys be careful.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
Okay,
Can I ask one more question?
I reckon.
And then I'll shut up. On the rear view permit charge, I think isn't it $750 is what the permit will be,
Based on the new
based
fee.
upon the square footage that we decided?
Right.
Okay, that's fine.
Do we need to take action on the refund?
You never charged them,
We
did
never
you?
got it. We
Never,
got
never
it.
accepted
Well, I thought we
payment.
went ahead and checked.
He wanted to,
Oh,
but
I
we
see.
did not
Okay.
take payment.
That's why I said just make it retroactive to their application, because I don't think we've had any other applications other than that.
Okay, we have a applicant for the fire department.
I actually have knowledge of Nick and I think
Okay.
he'd be a fabulous.
He seems to be a good kid.
He's a
Okay.
good kid. Nick Randall.
Nick Randolph. He's actually working as a jailer right now at the jail, so he seems like he's got his head on straight for
He
me.
lives here in town.
He lives here in town. Yeah.
Okay, Joe's boy?
Joe Randolph's
Yes.
boy worked at the radio.
And we have
He worked,
Yeah.
Yeah, we're-
we have an EMR class starting Monday, so that's why I didn't want to wait till Thursday to put him on, because he's like gung ho, change his schedule. He wants to take the class. We're doing CPR training with him tonight, so he's, and then, he's gonna take the EMR class, and then they're doing a fire 1 and 2 class in March. So he's gonna be in class all year,
Okay.
and that's how, I mean, he's pretty fired up about getting on. So
All right, that sounds
How many
good.
does that make on the roster altogether?
that, with him, that'll give us 8.
I'll make a motion, we accept him.
Okay.
One second.
All right, made a motion, we accept, Nicholas Randolph on our fire department. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed?
Or how many of them are EMT or whatever?
So right now, everybody, after this class, everybody on the department will be medical certified in one way, shape, or form after this class. We have, but we only have 4 certified firefighters right now. So Nick's gonna take the class in March, and Krista's also taking the class in March, so that'll give us 6 firefighters if we don't get anybody else between now and then.
Do they have to be certified to go to a fire?
They don't have to be
Okay.
certified to go, but they have to be certified to make entry or to fight within a certain, I have to look it
They
up.
can hold a hose out.
They
side
can,
the
they
house.
can help us get tools, they can help us drag hose, they can,
Gotcha.
there's lots of stuff that we can utilize non-certified people for. That way we can get our certified people. I mean, I've even gotten to the point now that I've trained Amanda and Lindsay, my daughter, to run the truck. So that if I'm there, I can pack up and go in. That way they're taking care of everything outside. So right now, we've got a good system. I wish we had about 10 more people, but it's kind of the world we're in right now. So,
Yeah, we're not the only ones in that boat, I'm afraid.
yeah, no, we're not.
All right.
So,
Thanks.
Appreciate
Well,
it.
hopefully it's more. All right. Have we already amended the salary?
Well, we haven't, I don't know if
Okay,
John
it's
has
something
all the
different, okay.
paperwork yet. There's a little cleanup we need to do
Okay.
from December. It's a minor thing, but we do need to make some corrections. John was
I
working
don't know
on,
for sure what they are, except $150.
right, then that 58 cents, remember?
Oh, yeah. It's 58 cents on top of what
She gets more, she
For
gets
the
58 more cents.
SRO at down there, that needs to go up 58 cents a week. I mean, a week, to make it right. And then, we've still got, I think we decided to make the, our
Travel.
travel 150 rather than 125.
Okay.
But the $20 was okay, but we just need to amend it to make the travel 150 and the fireman's pay and 58 cents a week more for
the SRO at the school spot.
If you're okay with that, that will correct.
Do we need to make a motion?
Yes.
Okay,
I'd make that motion.
all right.
Second.
All right, all those in favor of amending the salary list as John just stated, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed? Okay. Taken care of. Christina,
Yes.
okay, you're up.
All right. Well, I'm just here this morning to do a check presentation.
Would you want to come and up there?
Sure, I can, absolutely, yes. I believe you've already received the funds back several months
We've
ago.
already cashed the check.
Yeah, I would say you already cashed the check for that. Yeah, you checked the cash, and I believe it was for, remind me exactly again what it was for, Robert.
Pickleball.
The pickleball
Oh,
court,
okay.
yes, from the Orange County Community Foundation. So you were recipients of one of our unrestricted grants cycle. You were an applicant and you were a recipient of those funds, and we are excited to support you in that. And we, you know, Orleans is looking awesome. Every time I come through here, I'm just so excited and impressed at all the great things that we're seeing happen. So I'm just here today to actually do a formal picture for you for a check presentation.
Okay.
I believe Robert's going to use it, and then we'll use it also at the foundation too. So if we can do that, that would be wonderful. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes.
like school picture.
I know, it's school pictures there. Yes.
It was $5,000, right?
I think it was 7,000.
Seven.
7,000.
7,000?
7,000,
Ooh,
yes.
we did good.
Yeah, you guys did great.
I'll take half that. For the pickleball.
Oh, okay.
Randy, why don't you get in there, because you wrote the
It's
grant.
nice to meet you. I don't think I've met you
No,
before.
yeah, come in.
Come on, Randy,
Randy
you
wrote
helped
the
with that.
grant for the
You
town.
probably did more than I did. Won't you get up there and say?
And
Here,
come
I'll just
down,
go right
Doug.
here.
You guys kind of center. Christina
Center between those
in.
flags.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, so further down this way.
Yeah.
No, that's all we need. Get your mark.
Yeah.
Get that chair out there.
Get that chair out of there. We need to have a backdrop.
Well,
Yeah, need an official
we
Orleans
need
back.
one like the county.
All right. You can put it right here, Robert.
I know, big seal on there.
Yeah.
Congratulations, thank you guys. Yes, thank you.
Don't guess you have
Yes.
another check in there.
Not really, yeah, but I did.
Thanks, Christina.
Thank
We
you guys.
appreciate you.
Yes,
All that you do
absolutely.
for us.
Yes,
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Robert, can you send that?
I will.
Have a good day. Have a great day, everybody.
Thank you.
Okay, well, the planning administrator, we've had an interview. I don't know if we want to take some action on
Well,
that.
take that under advisement.
Taking our advisement and go to, we're just gonna offer him the job.
Right.
We're not appointing, we're just offering.
Uh,
So let's do it at the regular meeting.
the Thursday night.
Okay? Well,
Yeah, that'll be just next week.
Oh, that's right. We'll be next. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Okay, Mr. President, there's a couple of things going on the agenda. We do have the 3 leases that are up on our Boyer building. Freestyle 1815 Barber, Once Upon a Bean. I think I sent you a printout of the current rent. And traditionally, we reviewed those every year at this time and renewed those leases for the coming year.
So I was wondering if we wanted to think about a 2 or 3% raise just for what inflation was this last year, or what's everybody's thoughts?
Well, I thought we kind of discussed that last year, didn't we?
Yeah.
Maybe leave them the same last year and
And raise it this year.
Yeah.
We
3
did
or
leave
5 or
them, we
something.
did leave them the same, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I'd make a
3% would be, I think I kind of showed, did some figure on what 3% would be. We want to do them like that to each one, or do we want to maybe?
Was it 3 of them?
Yeah.
Street. There's the current rate. 2 of them are paying the water, includes the water.
Take, it would range from $14.75 a month to $9.75 a month in raise. So we maybe want to even them up a little bit instead of having,
Well, has it got anything at all to do with the square footage that they're occupying? Is there any correlation between these?
I think the
There's-
main thing is we pay the water on 2 of them.
But no, it's not so much per square foot. It was something we just came up, it is based on square foot, obviously, but it's not a per numbers per square foot, if that's what you're
I think
asking.
a lot of studies do all that. Let's
Yeah.
just make it a certain percent across the board.
If we would do 3% across the board, would you want to round up to an even number
Yeah. I think so.
instead of having a, a change involved there?
Yeah.
I think it's 1475 on 450 and 975 on
Three something.
3 something, yeah. So maybe $2.
Yeah. So it'd be $490.
Yeah.
For the,
Freestyle.
489.25.
Write that down, John. Write that down.
Well, we'll figure it all
Okay.
out, yeah. I'll make a motion that it raise all of them 3%.
3% rounded
To
Next
Uh,
up.
to the nearest dollar
the,
up.
up to the
Yeah,
next dollar.
okay. All right.
I'd second that
All
motion.
right. We made a motion and it's been second to raise our rent 3% rounded to the up. All those in favor say aye. By opposed.
Okay, the other thing is some end of the year cleanup on some appointments. Last month, you did a number of them that were standing appointments. You took care of the partnership, the CVB, the tourism, the chamber. Ronnie has been serving as our liaison on the Orange County Emergency Management Advisory Council, and his term has expired.
Can we reappoint him?
Yes.
I'd make a motion, we reappoint Ronnie,
Okay.
if you're willing to serve
At the same salary.
at the same
Yeah,
salary.
absolutely, absolutely.
I'll second that.
All right. Motion and second to reappoint Ronnie. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
By opposed.
Traditionally, you've also reappointed the members of the advisory board that serves on a summer leave. All of them serve at your pleasure at a 1-year appointment. They're all listed.
I'll make a motion, they all be reappointed if they want to continue.
If you're willing to serve.
All right. It's been motioned to reappoint all the summer league advisory boards if they will accept it.
I second
All right. And second, all in favor say aye.
it. Aye.
All right.
By opposed.
I have a question. Is Cal Bostic still living in town, John? He's on the board of zoning appeals, but is he
He's still on there?
Yeah, is he still a resident?
I thought he moved to, Ferdinand.
If that's the case, we need to come up with a replacement on the BZA. You got one.
You know, he
board.
was at Leeds. I thought we took him off because he was
Well, we
at
left,
Leeds.
well, we
But
left
then he
him on, he
moved
moved back. We left him on there, but we probably need a replacement for Kyle sometime. You might be thinking.
He's the only one that's
Yes,
up, right?
that's right.
Well, let's let that go then and find out.
Find out for sure before we do anything, okay?
Okay. And the cemetery board, Lou's appointment is the only one that is expiring. It's a 4-year appointment.
All right. Well, I'm sure Lou would accept it if we reappointed him.
I'll make a motion, we reappoint Lou.
All right.
That's 4 years, so
Yeah.
that's 2030.
Yeah.
I'll second.
All right, then, motion second to reappoint Lou for another 4 years cemetery board. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
By opposed.
And there's none expiring on the plan commission.
No. The airport board, we have a little bit of a question there, and I'll try to get an answer. I do not get a lot of communication from the airport members. Jim Shelby has passed away, but they've never formally recommended a replacement for him, so I'll try to get that, some verification out of the airport board. The redevelopment commission, all those terms are for 1 year. Johnny Howard, do you want to continue to be on that board, or do you want to offer that back to Randy?
I'd offer it back to Randy if he wants it.
I know he wants it bad. That's the TIF board.
Is that the TIF board?
Mhm.
Are you sure you don't want that?
Positive.
I would take it.
I'll make a motion that Randy be appointed to the,
I'll second.
Redevelopment Commission.
And I'll second that. All those in favor say aye.
For 1 year.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Aye. I said
How
aye.
come you guys don't never ask me about it?
You want to be on? All those in favor say aye for Randy.
All right.
I abstain.
All right,
I
Randy
abstain.
abstain. And then you've already taken care of the planning and John's your solid waste. As far as I know, that's the update on everything you're pointing.
Okay. All right, any other business?
Unless Daniel or Kim has or
Okay.
anything else
I do not like you've had a busy week
I'll
so
make
far.
this, I'll get this,
updated for me.
Daniel, you have anything? Are we still picking up limbs? I don't know if it's still there. There was a limb, this is kind of silly, but there's a limb on Washington Street between Third and Fourth, and it's kind of hid by a car. But it is in the street.
Oh, yeah, I saw it.
Okay, if there's any chance when guys are out not doing anything, if we could just, because it's in the street, there's a car parked there and you don't see it if you're going one way.
Right there by a little red car.
Yeah, yeah, and that car's there a lot of, most of the time.
Mhm.
2 days.
It's not a huge limb, but it is out in the road, so.
Okay, well,
Uh,
I make a motion we adjourn.
It's weird how it's phrased. You know what I mean?
Randy made a motion to adjourn, I don't know if you
Wait a
had.
minute, well, what about this? Part-time stuff, or personal days with Roy?
Oh, that's right. I don't know how it works. If we owe it to them, we should pay. If we don't, then we
Well,
don't.
you have to say on that. I'm just asking for some direction.
I think sometimes the future vacation ought to be earned by the month.
Well, I don't know if you can do that, but it's,
Yes, you can.
yeah. Well, it's not, we don't have it that way now, that's for sure.
That's-
I just make a motion, we pay them in 2 days.
I second that motion.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed?
And then for the official, we did discuss this in executive meeting, but we probably need to take action. We discussed the possibility of concerning these carryover days, that the employees be encouraged to take those vacation days if at all possible, but they need to make some determination by the end of February.
That is correct, yes. That's what we talked about.
And I'll make that motion.
Okay.
I second it.
All those in favor of giving the employees till the 28th of February to make their decision on those days. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Not opposed.
That's all I have, Mr. President.
What about the guns?
We think, yeah, to go and talk about that.
Okay, Roy was wanting both of his guns, correct?
Right, typically upon retirement of the law enforcement officer, we provide them with their duty issued sidearm. And the request has been made that we provide Roy with his official sidearm for duty, and also the backup firearm the town supplies us for off-duty use, and also
Okay.
for a backup on your persons.
Okay.
We've never given 2 guns before.
Not that I know of, but I don't know how many people have retired from there either.
Yeah,
I'm not
I'd say
sure.
that if it's any precedent, I'm not saying that right, it would just be for 39 years of
Yeah.
service.
And that's,
So I'll make a motion that we do, have him both side
So you made a motion.
I'll make a motion for that.
I second that motion.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Otherwise opposed, okay.
And you'll be presenting them on Friday.
Yeah, I'll be there Friday unless, Lord willing, I'll be there Friday.
Johnny Howard to present.
yes,
You'll have the weapons. ready.
sure, absolutely.
Are you guys having seen other zoning?
We're gonna have it breakfast, 9 o'clock Friday morning.
Because he asked me the other day.
Okay,
We're having something for Roy.
you're gonna see him today, would you tell him?
Well, so, yeah, 9
Yeah.
o'clock Friday morning.
9 o'clock Friday morning.
Here.
Yeah, right here at
Alright,
the, yeah, if you would, please tell him.
Yeah.
And we have reached out to local law enforcement, invited a few representatives from each department to be
Okay.
here also, including a couple of retired troopers that he was friends with when he first started in the
Okay.
department. So we have a few people here.
Yeah, I was telling him Judge Owen wanted to be, because he asked me that, so I'll see him and tell him.
That'd be great.
And then you
Pass
might
out.
tell Judge Cloud too.
Okay.
Okay, one other thing I want
Go
to
ahead.
report. We received a budget order. Our budgets were all approved as adopted. The only change, the rates went down a little bit because of the increase in cent value. And Orange Town actually ended up 6 cents less this coming year, 2026, than it were in 2025.
I know, I read that in the paper.
But the AV was I do too, so that don't mean your tax bill's going
That just
to.
means it could be even. All right, yes, go ahead.
If any of you are interested, I just got word just a little bit ago that Governor Braun is gonna be in town on the 13th to come view the training center. And we've all been invited to attend that, so if any of you are 1:45, I think's the time that he's gonna be there, so just
Okay.
wanted to throw that out.
All right.
I'm gonna
Sure.
try to be there
Yeah.
as long as nothing happens, so.
All right, sounds good. And anything else from anyone?
I make the motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor, adjourned, say aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned. Okay, okay.
Thanks, Ron.
Come on.
You wanna work on this?
Just one,
I don't, they got a couple of things I have to.
David, of course.